Next one is on subject is from S420. So I wonder what this guy does. Subject is Meltzer overhyping AEW. Everyone knows Meltzer is buddy-buddy with AEW guys, so he's purposely overhyping their matches, promos, and shows. Dave is entitled to his opinions, but he needs to remember he's just a fan. My question for Conan Disco is a hypothetical, but it ties with all this. So hypothetically, if at Halloween Havoc 97, Rey Mysterio and Eddie Guerrero came backstage after their classic mask versus title match, and in front of the likes of Hogan, Savage, Flair, Arn, Kevin Sullivan, Outsiders, Sting, Steiners, and everyone else, they said, man, I hope Meltzer gave us 5 stars, like Britt Baker did, what would the reaction have been? My point being, too many guys and girls today in all companies worry too much about what Meltzer thinks and getting 5 stars instead of focusing on having good matches, telling a story throughout the match. Well, first of all, everybody would have ribbed him. No, nobody actually, you know what would have happened? Me and Conan would have met him at the curtain. Okay, well, everybody was congratulating. This is exactly what me and Conan would have done. We would have walked up. We say, "Great match, guys. We just got it on the internet, and they have this listed already. This got the third best. This is the third best match on the card."
Oh yeah.
My match was first. You go, "Well, what was first?" I go, "My match was first." And Cody go, "No. I went on the internet, and they had my match as the best match." And we would all just rib each other about who had how many stars. We would joke about it, right? But we would do that a lot. Remember, we would do that like I'd come back from my match and I'd say, "What did the internet say?" And then they said, "Well, they said that they said that I had." You would say this. You would go, "I had the best match." And they think you had the worst match. You go, no. I heard that they said my match was the best match, but we would always joke about the rate. The Meltzer ratings and stars and stuff. They were like a joke to us backstage. Okay, because we would work and see the sheets. And but for example, me and you would have a 1 3/4 star match, and the people would be going crazy, like, "What is this guy reading? What is this guy watching?" So we thought the ratings were we didn't care back then. We worked for the people because we were sold out every single night. It seemed like, and we were packed. And you just and you had to get reactions because there's a lot of people there, and they're reacting for the other matches. And if you're not getting reactions, you're a bum. You know what I'm saying? So that was our opinion back then.
Plus, like Rey Mysterio knew who Meltzer was, but he never read The Observer. He didn't know anything about star systems. Eddie definitely didn't read The Observer. So, but I do think the younger generation grew up reading The Observer, and to them, a 5-star match does mean something. Because if you get a 5-star match from Meltzer, that means you're really good, right? And I can see, like in today's day and age, that being a big thing. You know what I'm saying? That's how much the business has changed.
Yeah,
especially
but honestly, we talked about this, and Lance Storm talked about this with his conversation with Brian. We had everybody has their opinion on the Britt Baker Thunder Rosa match.
Right.
I was not a fan of it because I don't like the blood and the thumbtacks and all the gory stuff. So it's not my cup of tea. But we were all in agreement that this big feud was built up to this big blood fest Texas death match going through bar, and as soon as the match is over, they were talking about it like it's a performance and how well everybody did.
Well, I said on the round,
and that's just and it's just completely.
I don't like
erased.
breaking down that fourth wall,
right? Because you erase the heat that you're leaving the match with. You know, so you just threw
trying to get accolades for what a great performer. Do that after the feud is over.
After it's over, so the worst part about it was Lance brought it up is that Britt Baker's the heel. She's the loser of the blood feud, and they bring her out next week without bringing it. They didn't bring out Thunder Rosa to celebrate winning this big match. They brought out Britt Baker to so the fans could applaud her performance.
Right.
Which was just like, that's not, and Lance is right, that was not the story of this. This was a months-long feud that built up into this big blood thing and everything. And you just decided, hey, and it's like standing up at a play and applauding at the end when the curtain goes up and everybody takes a bow. It's like, that's not what, you don't book like that. You don't do the blood and stuff and everything just as soon as it's over to break the fourth wall. It just makes that makes no sense, and a lot of us are in agreement on that. The girls performed well, but you don't need to get credit for your performance there. Stay in character and continue the storyline. So that was always our criticism.
Right, I agree with that.
Yeah.